Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, this is Akim Madril Azil, back with another quick lesson. Also want to give double honors and a salute to the men I learned this truth from. Shalom, Barakathon. Yeah, uh, I saw this article right here that came through my feed, and it looks like the source is from Christianity.com. How ironic, but yeah, this is the source of this article, and the title pretty much says it all in regards to the time that we're actually living in. And the title reads The Path to 666, Five Signs of the Mark of the Beast. And it says, I guess this is by Dr. Ray Pachard. I may be saying his name incorrectly. I can't pronounce that. But nonetheless, this article reads, it says, consider these recent headlines. And one reads, it says, Salakia, what in the world is going, Salakia, what in the world is wrong with this country? Putin threatens to use nuclear weapons in Ukraine. Biden says Putin's nuclear threat brings risk of Armageddon. America's rapidly losing hope as we head towards 2023. Will nuclear war be the end of our civilization? This winter, Europe plunged into the new dark ages. World War III is coming. I'm going to read the rest of it. It says, we are headed for big tech tyranny, biometric blockage. Political critics could have bank accounts frozen as governments tend toward total control. Actor Russell Brand links Amazon's Palm payment system to Mark of the Beast. Israel moves closer to cashless society following latest legislation. Slakia. And then there was this from Rod Dreher. Cheer up, the world is ending. So I'm gonna read. Let me see. Should I read the rest of it? Yeah, I'm gonna continue reading. It says now, Salakia. None of these or none of those headlines, Salakia, are made up. They all describes real-time events or moments happening in our day. So it's saying what? It says none of those headlines are made up. They are described, so like they all describe real-time events or moments happening in our day. Cheer up, the world is ending. So it's pretty much they're telling you what's going on, man. They say these headlines are not made up. They are real-time events or moments happening in our day. And then there's a quote from a headline, cheer up, the world is ending. So we already know, starting with the elders and apostles, man, they already know it was prophesied this for years, man, decades, that we're living in what the last days, man, and we're um, moving closer and closer to what the ushering in of our Lord and Savior, which will bring what the end of Esau Edom's world, man. That's what world is ending. The earth abideth forever, but Esau Edom's world, his kingdom, is ending, which is the kingdom that we are currently living in, man. That's why you got Biden and Russia at odds, the Edomites, man. Egyptian against an Egyptian, you know. And we continue on. It says none of this is fictional. Right there, they're telling you none of these headlines that was brung out that I just read is fictional. None of this comes from a sci-fi thriller. All of it is real. So, what it says again, all of it is real. It says, let me continue on. Lately, I have read numerous people saying something big is about to happen. Someone told me this something big, whatever it is, will happen before the mid-term elections in November. Of course, we don't know whether that is true or not, but this much is certain. We live in dangerous, unstable times. And that's true. We're living in dangerous times. You know, Bill Joy, a co-founder of Sun Microsystems, wrote this chilling, wrote these chilling words, and I quote, I think it is no exaggeration to say we are on the cups, and let's go into that word right here, cups.
Cusp.
Yeah, cups, cusp, Salakia. And it reads, first definition reads, a point of transition between two different states. Read that again. A point of transition between two different states. And those states is the wicked and the righteous, man. We on the cusp of two of a transitioning, man. We transitioning from one kingdom to a next, man. From this wicked kingdom ran and ruled by Esau Edom to a just righteous kingdom ruled by Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, in the nation of Israel. Read that again. I think it is no exaggeration to say we are on the cups of the future, on the cups of the further protection of extreme evil, and an evil whose possibility spreads well beyond that which weapons of mass destruction be, be quoth. Hold on, I'm pronouncing that incorrectly.
Bequeath.
That's a quote. Bequeath. Can't even read today. But bequeath. That's how you pronounce it. That's a new one for me. And the definition it says leave a personal estate or one's body to a person or other beneficiary by will. Bequeath. Bequeath to the nation states on to a surprising and terrible empowerment of extreme individuals. So who is those um, empowerment of extreme individuals, man? Who is the, like I said, extreme evil um, empowerment of extreme individuals? He is referring to no other than the elites of Esau Edom, man. They have a one world government agenda that they're trying to fulfill through what? As this one quote talks about um, Elon Musk palm reading, technology, man. That's just the 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 beginning of what their plans on doing it. Then he got the Israeli state is what it says Israel moves closer to cashless society following latest legislation. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna come down with their draconian laws and policies and legislation and push their MOTB, man. Push the MOTB, which is their uh, policy, which is their new world, so like their new world order agenda. That's what they're pushing, man, through their policies. It says, continue on. It says that comes from an article called "Why the Future Doesn't Need Us" in the April 2000 issue of Wired magazine. Nothing in the article refers to like it. Nothing in the article references or reference the Antichrist, but his use of the word evil is telling. The technology that makes modern life so pleasant is also paving the way for the further perfection of extreme evil in the days to come. And that's talking about um, those that are in the know, which are the brothers that are in the truth and a few sisters. Um, that's pretty much talking about the MOTB, man, spoken of in the book of Revelation. Matter of fact, let's get that. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and I'm going to start at 16. And he causeth all both, and he causeth all both, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 636. So we already know who that man is, man. We know that man to be no other than Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. And we're talking about the elites of Esau. They have a agenda, which is that microchip that every man, woman, and child, um, or I'm gonna say adult, because I'm not too positive or too certain that they're gonna try to push this on kids, but nonetheless they're gonna be affected anyway. But that's the ultimatum that's gonna be Slocky. That's the ultimatum that's gonna be made worldwide. They have a world agenda, man. This is not going to be in one country or a couple of countries. This is going to be something that's going to go on worldwide, you know, and they're going to force this upon the people, man, pretty much. Let's get another precept. where it said, let's go back up. It says, cheer up, the world is ending. Reading that quote. And let's go to another precept. Let's go to the book of Salakia. Let's go to Salakia. Go to the book of Salakia. I don't know if it's gonna let me go. I'm trying to go to second Esdras, but I'm not sure if it's gonna let me. It's not pulling it up. Salakia. See if I can get it here. Oh, there we go. The Water Yah Bashem Yahushua. This is the book of second Esdras, chapter 6. Yeah, this is the book of second Esdras, chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. So that's the end of the world. Pretty much that quote is going into. It's like, yeah, that's pretty much. Let me see if I can pull this joint back up. It's like, bear with me. Yeah, that's what this article is talking about, where it says, "Cheer up, the world is ending." It's talking about Second Esdras, chapter 6, verse 9. I'm gonna read it again. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. That's that transition. That transition, man. That cups. That's mission, man. You know, for those that know, we reading this through spiritual eyes, man. Also, we know that Esau is trying to extend his rulership by introducing the MOTB, man, which is the mark of the beast. So we know that man is talking about no other than Esau, spoken of in the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 18. You know, we know what that is. And it says what? The headline says the path to 666, man. So we know we should be walking in a righteous path and not to trust in this devil. And I'm going to go back and read that precept spoken in the book of Revelation 13. And I'm going to just jump down to 18. It's the book of Revelation 13 and 18. It says, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 scoring 6. So let me get another precept. Let's go to the book of Proverb, Proverbs, Salakia 4, and let's start at 11. The book of Proverbs 4 and 11. I have taught thee in the way of wisdom. What Revelation 13 and 16 says, he that has wisdom, you know, he that has wisdom, man. Salakia. Yeah. So like he says, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, man. So what does Proverbs 4 and 11 go into? It says, I have taught thee in the way of wisdom. So that's Yahweh Bashem Yahushua teaching his elect, man. And hopefully, I'm a part of that number. And also the other true men that are pushing this word desire the same, man. Hope we um, are part of that precious number, man. And it reads, Proverbs 4 and 11, I have taught thee in the way of wisdom, I have led thee in right paths. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straitened, and when thou runnest, no, so, um, straighten like in streets, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. Take fast hold of instruction, let her not go, keep her, for she is thy life. And that's talking about this word, man, the true wisdom, knowledge, and complete understanding of the Holy Bible, man. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. So we know not, right here, we know not to go in this path where it says, right, and the article reads, the title says, the path to 666. So we know not to go in that path, man. The path of what? Wickedness, man. Proverbs 4 and 11. I'm going to read that again. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 14, Salakia. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cannot, unless they cause some to fall. So these people can't sleep, man, until, unless they cause Israel, summon Israel to what? Fall, man. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day, man. What are you talking about right here? Let's go. It says, uh, like, yeah. Yeah, right here at the bottom it says, right here it says, the technology that makes modern life so pleasant is also paving the way for the further perfection of extreme evil in the days to come, man. And if you read the precept in the Proverbs 14 and 18, it says, but the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. And what did this article says? It says the technology that makes modern life so pleasant is also paving the way for the further perfection of of extreme evil in the days to come, man. So we know what that mean, man. You know what I'm saying? So there are gonna be evil times, man. You know, gonna be ill times, man. Extreme evil, you know, because this devil's gonna come down with great wrath, knowing that he had but a short time, man. You know, so we know what time we're living in, and this and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you know, I'm filtering this article through the precepts, man. You know, because we already know, Salakia, we already know who Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, the elites of Esau, what their agenda is, man. They have a world, so like a new world order, one world government that they're trying to fulfill through the MOTB, which is the microchip, man. Spoken in the book of Revelation, chapter 13, starting at 16 through 18, man, which is what no man may buy or sell save he that have the mark, you know. And that's going into his monetary system, man. So pretty much anybody that doesn't have that chip, you're going to be pretty much outcast in society. You're not going to be able to function in the world. You're going to be an outcast, you know. That's what it's going into, man. And what did it say? And what did this article say, man? It says, cheer up, the world is ending. None of this is fictional. None of this comes from a sci-fi thriller. All of it is real. So the things that the elders, the true men of the Lord started with the elders, the apostles, man. Everything they was telling you about is coming to pass, man, and it's real. So the elders, starting with the elders, man, the teachers, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, they've been telling you and teaching you this, man. These real time events and prophecies that are about to come to pass, mainly this major prophecy, the third woe. Matter of fact, let me get that. It's like it. This is the book of Salakia. Let's go to the book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 12. This is the book of Revelation. Matter of fact, hold on. Before I read it, let's read what right here it says. World War 3 is coming. So, uh, the elders been teaching you that, man. It's been telling you that this was coming, man. And that third woe, which is also, it was saying what Biden says right here at the top. It says Biden says Putin nuclear threats brings risk of Armageddon. So right there, man, these are clues through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is letting these people know, man, that hey, his word shall come to pass, man. These prophecies that are written in the Holy Bible shall come to pass, man, and is coming to pass, man. And it says what? World War III is coming. And we know what that means. Let's go to the book of Revelation chapter 9, verse 12. And it says, one woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more afterwards. And we know what that word woe means. That word woe means destruction, man. You know, we had a World War One, World War Two, and then there's that third world war, man, that's going to end all wars, man, by those nukes, man, which is the hellfire spoken of in the book of Second Esdras. It's like your Ezekiel chapter starting at 22. Yeah, let me get that. This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 22, and I'm going to start at 5. Those that be near and those that be far from thee shall mock thee, which art infamous and much vexed. Let me read the New Living Translation. It said, O infamous city, filled with confusion, you will be mocked by people far and near. And that's talking about confusion. That's talking about Babylon the Great, aka America, man. The infamous city. Let's read on. Chapter 6 says, Behold, the prince of Israel, every one where in thee to their power to shed blood. And it says, matter of fact, let's go down. Salaki, let's go down. Yeah, this is what I really mean to get Ezekiel 22. Let's start at 7. Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 17. Salaki, it says, And the word of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, came unto me, saying, Son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross or dross, Salakia. All they are brass and tin and iron and lead in the midst of the furnace. They are even the dross of silver. And it says what? The New Living Translation says, Son of man, the people of Israel are the worthless slag that remains after silver is um, smoted. They are the dross that is left over a useless mixture of copper, tin, iron, and lead. Continue on, chapter 19. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, power, because ye are all become dross. Behold, therefore I will gather you into the midst of Jerusalem, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin unto the midst of the furnace, to blow the fire upon it. and melt it, so will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. That's talking about those nuclear weapons, man. So 2/3 of Israel is gonna be left here, man, which Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai considered worthless, man, because what? You failed to repent. You failed to hearken to the true men of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, starting with the elders and apostles, man. So, in the eyes of Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you are worthless, man. And you're going to burn here and melt here in Babylon the Great, aka America, man. That envious, um, yeah, infamous, so like an infamous city, man. The city of confusion, Babylon. That's what Babylon means, man. Babel means confusion. So you're going 2/3 of Israel going to be here to melt when those nukes go off, man. You know, in the process of that, building up, there's going to be, all types of hell going on, man. Evil times, wicked, evil times, man. Let me continue on and say, yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof. As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, have poured out my fury upon you. So who's doing this, man? This is by the means of the Most High, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. When he unleashed those nukes, it's going by through his will, man, because he has an indignation for Edom, which is a self-proclaimed white man, you know, and whoever joined hand to hand, which is 2/3 of Israel, you're gonna meet this man's fate, man, which is this that furnace, man, which is translating to those nuclear missiles. And these are the times that we're living in, right here. We're living in what? Cheer up, cause that's what we are cheered up. Israel, the hopeful elect, we are cheered up, man, cause we know um each day that passes, we draw nigh to our salvation, man. It says, cheer up, the world is ending, man. So we got a lot to cheer for, because what? One kingdom's gonna be translated to another. That means Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. This kingdom, or this world, is gonna end, and the righteous kingdom led by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is coming, man. That's what we're cheered up for, man. You know. But I'm gonna end it. I ain't gonna um, um, stay on this article too long. Hope that the body was edified. Till next time. Shalom. Before I end this lesson, let me give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. Again, this is Akim Madrid Lazelle. Also want to give double honors to the men I learned this truth from. Till next time, Shalom, Barakatham, and the Ball. Shalom.